You've been told to stay active to protect your bones, so you walk every day, maybe ride a bike, do your morning stretches. You think you're doing the right thing, but what if I told you some of the most common exercises after 60 are actually making your bones weaker? Yes, you heard that right. According to Harvard Medical School and Stanford's Aging Center, certain low-impact repetitive cardio routines can silently accelerate bone loss after 60, especially if you're not doing the one thing your bones truly need. And it has nothing to do with how far you walk, but how much resistance your body feels. After age 50, both men and women lose 1 to 3% of bone mass per year. But here's the scary part. By the time you feel it, through back pain, fractures, or a hunched posture, 30 to 50% of your bone density is already gone. And that's not just a number. It means you trip once and suddenly break your hip. You lift a grandchild and strain your spine. You sneeze wrong and crack a rib. The NIH reports that 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over 65 will suffer an osteoporosis-related fracture. And those fractures, they don't just hurt. They steal your independence. The worst part? Most of these people exercised daily, but they did the wrong kind of exercise. Here's the first surprise. Walking is not enough to maintain bone strength. Let me repeat that. Walking on its own does not build bone after age 60. In a 2023 Harvard meta-analysis, researchers compared seniors who walked daily versus those who did resistance training twice a week. Guess what? The walkers lost twice as much bone density over 12 months, especially in the hips and spine. Why? Because bone needs impact and tension to stay alive. Without pressure, it gets lazy. Without challenge, it thins. So, if all you're doing is walking, you're letting gravity do half the job. Practical tip 1. The bone density booster circuit. No gym required. Here's how to wake your bones back up. The bone density booster circuit. 3 moves done at home 3x a week. 1. Sit to stand, 2 sets of 10 reps. Sit in a sturdy chair, then stand up without using your hands. This strengthens your femur, glutes, and spine. 2. Wall push-ups, 2 sets of 10. Stand 2 feet from a wall, lean in and push back. Strengthens wrists, arms and upper spine. 3. Step-ups, 2 sets of 8 per leg. Use stairs or a stable platform. Push through your heel. Trains hips, knees and balance. Do it every other day. Each round takes under 10 minutes. Your bones respond to force, not time. It's not about how long you move. It's about how effectively you stress the skeleton. Practical. Tip 2. Use the time under tension rule. Most seniors rush exercises, but bones respond better when you go slow. It's called time under tension, and it works. Example. Instead of doing 10 fast squats, try this. Lower slowly for 4 seconds. Pause for 1 second. Rise up in 2 seconds. That's 1 rep. According to Stanford's Movement and Aging Lab, slow resistance training leads to 38% greater bone loading compared to fast movements, especially in older adults. More pressure, more stimulation, more bone growth. Practical tip 3. Don't skip protein on workout days. Exercise is only half the equation. You also need building blocks, and protein is bone food. Most seniors don't get enough. The Mayo Clinic recommends 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight for seniors doing resistance training. That's about 65-85 grams per day for most older adults. Best sources? Eggs, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, chicken, lentils, whey protein shakes. Great for post-exercise. Skip the protein and you don't just lose muscle. You lose the raw material for new bone cells. Resistance plus protein, bone armor. Here's what most doctors won't say out loud. Cardio is good for your heart, but it's not enough for your bones. In fact, too much cardio, especially things like long walks with no incline, stationary biking, endless elliptical sessions, can accelerate bone thinning if you don't include impact and resistance. Your body adapts to what you challenge it with. If you only give it light, repetitive motion, it stops reinforcing the skeleton. That's why a 2022 review in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research recommended cutting back on chronic, low-impact cardio and adding 2 to 3 weekly sessions of weight-bearing or resistance-based workouts. Most people are told, just stay active. But now you know, not all activity protects your bones. Here's a daily mistake that silently robs seniors of bone strength. Using handrails or support too often when not needed. Yes, safety matters. But over-reliance on handrails, walkers, or chairs reduces natural loading on the skeleton. Your bones stay strong when they feel load and balance challenges. Stanford's Gait and Stability Lab found that seniors who always use handrails, even when they don't absolutely need them, showed reduced bone density in hips and wrists, slower reflexes, higher fall risk. Yes, you read that right. Use support when necessary, but don't make it your default. Every safe opportunity to balance, lift, or push your own body weight is a bone-strengthening opportunity. Avoid that, and you invite atrophy. You don't need a gym or dumbbells. Just a basic grocery bag and a staircase. We'll show you how to use this at home to stimulate your hip bones safely and powerfully. Coming soon. You're told to take calcium, but most people are taking it the wrong way, at the wrong time, with the wrong foods. In the next episode, we'll show how to take calcium so your bones absorb it, not your kidneys. You thought walking was enough, but your bones are asking for more. They don't want more time. They want more tension. And if you don't give it to them, they'll quietly crumble until one day you can't get back up. You don't need a gym. You don't need a trainer. You just need gravity and a little resistance. Your bones are still listening. Talk to them the right way.